you doing?
Thinking about birds. You have a favorite bird?
This one. You walked right into that one. Hey, welcome back to our stupid directions. You did some Corbin.
That was pretty good.
And you follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
It's so juicy.
Follow us on our personal YouTube channels. Links right down there. Today we're doing some stand-up. That's what he does. It's by KANAN GILL, who's the guy that did the Time Pass.
Better be funny.
Remember that?
I do. Yeah. Like Time Pass.
Well, we've read your writing, and it is Time Pass.
Yeah.
Very funny guy.
Yeah. We've had, seriously, I don't think we've had one stand-up comedian that we've thought tanked.
Yeah. Well, there's ones we didn't get.
There were a couple we didn't get, but there hasn't been anybody we watched and said, not funny, sorry,
there's
didn't
been
like
some freaking hilarious ones.
Really, really good ones for the most part.
This one's by KANAN GILL. Relationships, Traps, and Blackheads. Keep it real. That's what it's called.
I like it.
You ever had a significant other pop a blackhead on you?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
No, and I love to do that.
Ew. That's so gross.
It's not significant other because, yes, Cindy, my very first serious relationship, she would have been like me. It was like, oh, let me get that.
Gross.
And yeah, no,
That's gross.
especially my kids. If my kids had a zit, man, I love popping zits.
Gross. Here we go.
Before I met my girlfriend, I didn't even know what love was. And I still don't.
Oh.
But I'm beginning to get it slightly. Because I feel like every relationship is like a delicately balanced game of Jenga. And the longer you've been dating, the higher that pile is. But when you fight, you start pulling stuff out. It's a dangerous game because when a fight starts, it's always about what has just happened. Like, hey, how could you just say that? Well, because 2 weeks ago, remember this statement?
Analogy.
We're playing the remembering game. 6 months ago, in front of your friends. Well, yeah, how about 8 years ago, 16 years ago, before you were born? And when you run out of logic, you're like, you know what? Fuck you. Because fights start with logic and reason, but end with fuck you. That's what's left. When my friends fight with me, that's always step one. They're like, Kanan, we have a problem with you. And I'm like, hey, fuck you then. Why would you fuck you right there? But when I fight with my girlfriend, it's different. Because she's saying stuff to me, she's mad at me, and I feel that fuck you coming from deep inside. Like acidity, burning. She's saying stuff, I'm like, you wait. You wait for this fuck you. She's like, rises slowly in my throat. Just seems to be. It comes to here, but then sorry comes out.
That's a wise man.
Which is weird. No, I mean fuck you. I mean fuck you. But I'm saying sorry. Because that's what love is. It's a series of sorries that mean fuck you. Then you die. She tells me all the time. She's like, Kanan, why can't you just tell me what you think? Because then you would leave me. You have no idea. Let's just keep it that way. When you start getting a relationship, that's the worry. Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. But real love is where will you go? Come back here. You date for long enough, you become codependent. You go from two separate interesting people and you become one boring person. Because your personalities cancel out. Loves to travel plus hates to travel equals travels sometimes angrily.
That's very good.
I love Morocco. Thanks for bringing me. It's true, we have different interests and I respect that. She loves traveling, I hate it. I love metal, grew up listening to metal. She won't listen. 2 years I've been trying to show her one metal documentary. It's 55 minutes long. She won't fucking watch it. trying to set up situations like, hey, you want to watch it? She's like, oh, I'm sleepy. Some bullshit. So we decided we need to take an interest in each other's things, and the way we do that is if one person is to make the other person do something they don't want, it must be a trap. I'll give you an example of a really good trap. One day she was like, you want to come to my friend's wedding in a month? I was like, of course, why not? No, radio silence on that for 1 month. The day before the wedding, she was like, hey, by the way, it's in Nepal. Well played.
I wish. I'd love to go to Nepal.
All right.
It's not like we don't do anything together. We recently went out for something called handwriting analysis. Like I looked at my handwriting, he's like, oh sir, you are very gullible. I was like, how do you know that? It was because you came here. You learn stuff also when you're in a relationship. Like I learned I had blackheads. Didn't even know what blackheads were, but now I know they exist, I have them. If you don't know what blackheads are, they're small black things on your nose that only women can see. And depending on how much they like you, they'll put you in a headlock and remove them. This is basically an act of marking territory. Some other girl sees you in a bar like, hey, what a cute guy. Oh shit, smooth nose. This guy's in a relationship.
It's good.
He's funny, man.
Yep.
He has a very unique delivery about him too.
Good writing.
Yeah, he has a voice that it's very unique, and it lends itself to a good punchline.
Yeah, it does.
He can go.
He's very listenable. Yeah.
Yeah. He has a. I mean, I guess he speaks English, so that probably helps.
Yeah, but you're right. There's a lot of factors that go into being a good stand-up comedian, and one of them is your delivery, both in how listenable your voice is, how genuine you sound, and also your timing. The timing on when you say your
Certain comedians
punchlines.
have iconic voices, like John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Has an iconic voice.
Yeah.
Robin has many iconic voices.
Yes, he does. He does, indeed.
Billy Crystal would be one of he has a very iconic voice.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Probably the most.
Yeah. Ellen.
Yeah.
Ellen's got, come on.
Yeah. So there's a lot. He has a very great, unique voice that suits itself for stand-up
And great writing.
Yeah.
Very funny stuff.
You ever have blackheads?
Oh, yeah. Have I ever had them?
I don't think I've ever had one.
Yeah, I had them mostly when I was a teenager.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Yeah, I remember, and it was, oddly enough, yes, it was girls. It was Dawn and Denise, Dawn and Denise were my stepsisters by reason of a common law marriage. My dad never legally married the lady who was my stepmom.
Gotcha.
But was with her for 7 years, and she had 2 daughters from a previous relationship who were 2 years my seniors. So when I was starting high school, they were juniors, and I was living with them in Agora, and so they were like, hey, come here, let me... And I had a blackhead remover. You can buy a blackhead remover.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's
They're
disgusting.
fun when you do it, though.
No,
Look in
I-
the mirror, and
I
they
did-
come out. It's like a little rivulet of worm-like, ribbony white stuff.
I never really had acne. I mean, I've had a couple zits here and there.
Sure, me too.
But
yeah, I never had serious acne.
My brother had bad acne growing up. I think my younger brother has he had for a while some bad acne.
Do you get your face screwed up when you have to shave? Do you get razor burn?
No.
Okay, see, I'm thankful. I love shaving. It feels like scratching an itch. It never is.
I hate
bothered me.
shaving because I feel naked when I don't have.
Oh yeah, I love shaving. But there's a lot of men who every time they shave, it just screws their face up.
I'm
It
wondering
hurts.
if it's because I've never. I mean, this is gonna sound weird. I've never like washed my face.
I don't wash my face.
You know, like some people like at the
I know,
end of
get
the-
soap and
wash the
water
face,
and I'm with you.
I've never done that.
Me too.
Obviously,
That's funny.
when I'm in the bath. Or
No,
in the shower,
like
I'll
the
be
shower,
oh,
the
blah,
shampoo
blah, blah,
and
blah,
stuff
blah.
gets all over, but I don't purposefully, unless I've had makeup on.
I'm wondering if it's just because my pores are so clogged already, nothing else can get in there.
Actually, I've had compliments on my skin.
Yeah.
And part of that's because I don't put stuff on my face.
Yeah.
The only time I really ever wash my face is after I've had makeup on because of something I've done acting-wise.
Yeah.
Then I wash my face.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm with you. I don't put soap or anything
I always had very dry skin
on your hands.
everywhere.
Oh, really?
Dry skin, even if I was a baby.
Well, wasn't this exhilarating conversation?
But he's a very funny comedian.
Very
I'd
funny
love to
comedian.
see more from him and many other comedians. We do love a good stand-up. So let us know who else we should react to and what other sets we should react to down below.
Lúc mà thật sự